guys doing today? Um, Today I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about just not overcomplicating your life. I know it can be really easy to fall into the facade that you need to start doing more things. You need to start doing all these fancy habits and you need to start taking initiative and just grinding. But to be honest, after grinding for so many years, I've learned that it's more of just a it's more of a trap than it is benefits. I think you feel more powerful and inclined when you're grinding because you feel that you're better than everybody because you're doing something that other people don't, which I respect that. And that's a good way to think, obviously, but just if you do too much of it, it just starts to become, not only does it become taxing on your body like physically but like mentally too. You're more like susceptible to burnout. And that's not saying that anybody else is like indifferent to this. Pros get burnt out all the time at the highest level, and that's why they stop performing. So I think those best athletes that always constantly perform are just those best people that constantly are able to enjoy their life. They just keep it simple, and I feel like that's the thing that I struggle on a lot, which is why I want to, kind of get this message out here, is just to keep your life simple. Don't try and copy all these other habits you see all these other successful people doing because, that might not be like the best thing for you. Do something that resonates within you that you genuinely feel that can help you be successful and to set you up in a couple years' time. It can be easy to just look at, the next week or the next day or just some short period of time and stress over it, like even tomorrow. Like, oh, I'm stressing about tomorrow because today wasn't good. But I know that not every day can be the same, and if it is the same, it's a problem. Because, sometimes I do feel like I'm living the same day every single day, but I think that's just because I've kind of trapped myself into this environment where, I'm kind of scared to explore outside stigmas and just experience something new. And, that's totally on me, and I'm doing something where I'm forcing myself to experience something new and fail every day, which is something I'm very afraid of. It's mistakes and failure because, when I was younger, I would always put so much pressure on myself saying that I don't have time. But now that I actually am running out of time, I kind of feel at peace because I don't have any emotional attachment to my goals. Like, if it fades, it fades, and it's not for me. But, you know, I just feel like sometimes I just don't enjoy the way I approach things and put too much pressure on myself. And I hope you guys watching this don't do the same thing, which is, work the hardest outside of your passion, but then when you get to your passion, you just kind of feel burnt out. And then when you don't see any results, you kind of get flustered, you kind of just don't see why you're putting in all this extra work. But, work pays off eventually, and I feel like it's the work that is the highest quality and that is the most meaningful to you that would genuinely be applicable to your passion and your goals. And I think everybody should just start trying to do less of everything, like less quantity and more quality. I know it's cliche, but once you just start taking care of your body and your mind and just appreciating the sense of quality in your life, saying that if it's not good, I'm not going to do it. Because that's just wasting reps, time, anything. You know what I mean? So, I'd say just keep your life simple. If there's ever a challenge, just know it'll pass. And just know that you have the potential to be anything you want to be.